Alrighty, so in this episode, I'm gonna show you guys how to fight Margit and go through Stormveil Castle and kill Godrick. Because in the previous startup video, I showed you how to get everything that I'm using and how to upgrade your dual katanas if you plan on using these, and how to get to level 38. So if you've been following the walkthrough, I showed you how to get the Ash of War Golden Vow, which increases your damage by 11.5%. So you could choose to summon Rajier if you want to, if you're having a tough time, but me, I'm gonna summon him because I just use him so the boss targets him. But yeah.
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Them hops. So now you buff the Golden Vow. Now you have a boost. So that jumping attack right there is actually punishable. So anytime he does that, you can manage to dodge it and throw it for another hit. That Marcus did.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy
So if you're pretty good at dodging, this NPC in the next room, Gostock, he will he'll open up the front gate right here for you. But there is 5 ballistas that shoot exploding bolts that do a lot of damage. So if you're not that good at dodging, I would recommend going that way towards the side entrance. But if you talk to him, yeah, say very well, and then and then after he opens the main gate, you gotta run back to the gate for him to open it. But
the guards, you'll slip. Yes, you're just.
oh, I said the wrong one. But yeah, you get the idea. But after you open it, go ahead and kill him, because anytime you die and you're in in Stormveil,
Tarnished.
he has your runes. He literally just, he steals from your dead body. So, he also locks you in a room and tries to get you killed, like halfway through Stormveil, so just get rid of him. He's annoying.
Why is it always me? What did I do to deserve
I'm actually gonna run past all these enemies, but you can choose to kill them if you want. Watch out for this part. These guys are fire bombs, and if you're not running through them, you can get one-shot killed. So, fire bombs. Now see, normally at this door, if you don't kill Godrick, he'll lock you in a death match with this Stormveil Knight, this banished knight. He does a lot of damage, but if you want to try to fight him, you're more than welcome. But I would advise against it. Alright, now up ahead, watch out for these crows, because they have barrels that explode if thrown at these other barrels. And if you're next to them, you'll get hit for probably about half your health. So I'd just be careful. You can also choose to fight those crows if you want to. Or eagles, sorry. But, they're kind of annoying to fight, so I just try to avoid them. Their hitboxes can be buggy sometimes when trying to attack them. Alright, now what you want to do is jump over the railing and then go to your right, because there's an elevator shortcut that goes back up to the bonfire in case you have trouble and you die throughout the area. So yeah, what you want to do is go through this room, take a left here, and then in this courtyard you gotta watch out because there's archers and flame breathers everywhere. So I would stick to the left side because it's just easier to get through. Maybe barricades. Alright, so over here, there's some weapon upgrades that will come in useful if you're dual wielding weapons, or just in case you didn't feel like doing all the running that I did in my last video. Here, instead of fighting them, I recommend quitting out to reload the enemies, because you're going to have a ton of stuff chasing you if you're running past them like I am. And in this room on the right, you have to talk to an NPC, and if you're talking, you can't fight, so...
Be proud.
Some more weapon upgrades.
Your only mistake was you. Well, tarnished. I am Nefel. I'm here by decree of how utter this grafting is tainted the. If you, I ask you, call it the winds. I'm certain.
So, if you talk with her and exhaust her dialogue, you can summon her for Godrick. Golden seed there, and then in between these buildings there is actually a number 2, which will come in useful for later.
Mighty dragon, thou art a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Command thee, kneel! I am the Lord of all that is golden.
Poser. He's literally just the weakest of the demigods. But if you're not good at your jump timing, you can roll away. Alright, once he hits half health, he's going to enter second stage. And he'll gain a dragon on his arm. And then his starting out opening attack is breathing fire. So what you want to do is run up to him as close as you can and stick to the right side, because he goes left to right with his flames. So it lessens your chance of being hit. And when he's breathing like that, you can punish him. Try to get up to speed if you on us. Or just get some damage in. So when he's in second stage, he attacks like that a lot more. You just gotta watch out, because he also likes to throw his wind attacks, and they're, if you're too tall, there's a harder chance at dodging them, because they get kind of weird hitbox later on.
I am the Lord
Just like that, Godrick's now.
of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
So basically, this rune, if you take it back to the round table, you can get his arm dragon. It's like it's a smaller version, but it has the same, like, magma abilities. Or you can get his axe that he had during the boss fight. But if you aren't a strength build or don't have any faith, you can't use either of his weapons. So like me, personally, I'm gonna pop it and get the runes for it. Alright, so because this was a pretty short video, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to show you how to power up Godrick's Great Rune. So it increases all of your stats by 5. Because that's pretty useful. So what you want to do now is warp back to the Rampart Tower, Grace. And when you just go out over here on the right, there's a roof that you have to jump to. So do a sprinting jump, and you should make it no problem. Now what you want to do is go over here, and you can walk along the edge here if you want to, but you drop down. And then drop down again. Run past these guys. Run across. And there's a ladder here. You can choose to either take it or you can just drop, and all it takes is stamina. You don't actually take fall damage, so up to you. Now you go back across again. I believe this is just a car. Oh, okay. Drop down. This just leads to the Godskin prayer book room. You can also go this way using stone sword keys. It's a shortcut, but if you don't want to use stone sword keys, this is the route that you take. So now you stick to the left side. Now see, there's going to be a lion here. You can either fight the lion, or you can just run past them. I'm going to run past him because he's actually pretty strong. I think he should have been a mini-boss. But he does follow you into this room. He just doesn't go past the corridor. Just to show you guys where we are, I'm starting the bridge, and then around here there'll be a warp that'll teleport us to the other end. now that you're over here, you just you open this door. Keep in mind, if you try to come here before you kill Godrick, it will say that this door is locked, and you won't be able to open it because you have to have Godrick's Great Rune in order to power the rune itself. This is actually how you get all of them powered. They each have their own divine towers. Most of them are in the top part of the map, up in Altus Plateau, but there's one here and then there's one in Caelid. There is a, what's it called, a grace at the top of every tower, by the way. Just in case you need to warp back here for any particular reason. Yep. Now the rune is restored to its full power. So, how you equip runes is you rest the grace, and then you go to your Great Runes section and equip it. You can only have one at a time, sadly, but different runes do different things. Honestly, in my opinion, Godrick's is the best one in the game. Close second is Morgoth's, but yeah. And in order to power up the rune, you have to use what's called a rune arc, which you can do from doing successful co-op support and stuff like that. You can also buy them from merchants and the round table merchant, but for the most part, you mostly get them from co-op. So if you really are struggling and need the benefits of the rune arc, you can help some people to try to expedite that a little bit. Alright, now you go back to the Godrick boss room. And I'll show you real quick how to get to the start of the next area. Alright, and this is where we're going to leave off today's episode of the walkthrough. And I hope you guys found this, hope you found it useful, and